Hello everyone. In today's video we will talk about which foods and drinks you should stay away from if your prostate is enlarged. The foods we will share today can make your prostate larger than usual, raise the chances of prostate cancer, or make the symptoms of an enlarged prostate worse. It's important to avoid these foods if your prostate is already enlarged, or if you want to stop it from getting bigger. So stick until the end of the video to find out the number 1 food you should avoid at all cost. 12. Sugary foods and refined carbohydrates. Sugary foods and refined carbohydrates, like white rice and white flour, can cause quick and big increases in blood sugar. 2 studies from 2015 and 2020 showed a connection between eating a lot of these high glycemic carbs and having a higher chance of getting prostate cancer. These foods can make insulin levels go up, and that can lead to the production of hormones linked to prostate cancer. There's some interesting evidence, although it's only been seen in animals for now, that a diet high in high glycemic foods can change the bacteria in the gut. As we'll talk about later, changes in the gut bacteria might also be linked to problems with the prostate. 11. Red meat and processed meat. A diet high in meat, especially if it's cooked well done, might be linked to a higher risk of developing prostate cancer, possibly because of carcinogens called heterocyclic amines, HCAs, found in cooked meat. HCAs form when meat is cooked at high temperatures, like through broiling or grilling, and they have been associated with the development of various cancers. The World Health Organization suggests that both red and processed meats, including beef, pork, lunch meats, hot dogs, and sausage, may be connected to an increased risk of prostate cancer. Instead of choosing red or processed meats, consider opting for alternative protein sources such as lean poultry, like skinless turkey or chicken, fresh or canned fish, such as tuna, salmon, or sardines, beans, like split peas, chickpeas, lentils, pinto beans, and kidney beans, as well as nuts and nut butters. For those who enjoy cold-cut sandwiches, try making a chicken salad sandwich, or explore meat alternatives like tofu or tempeh, which can be marinated and sautéed to create a flavorful sandwich filling. Experimenting with meat-free meals or days is also a good idea. For example, you can replace meat with beans in your favorite chili or stew, grill fish fillet instead of steaks, make a black bean burger instead of a traditional hamburger, or dice up tofu, marinate it, stir-fry it with veggies, and serve it with rice. These changes can add variety to your diet while potentially reducing the risk associated with high meat consumption. 10. Caffeine. Cutting back on or avoiding caffeine, found in coffee, tea, energy drinks, and fizzy drinks, can significantly improve your urinary health. Caffeine acts as a diuretic, meaning it can make you feel the need to use the bathroom more often. Additionally, drinking these beverages, especially late in the evening, can irritate the bladder, increasing the likelihood of needing to urinate. For men with an enlarged prostate, who already find it challenging to fully empty their bladder, consuming caffeinated drinks can worsen the situation. Fortunately, there are plenty of caffeine-free drink options available. Swapping your regular caffeinated beverages for these alternatives can be a simple way to be gentler on your bladder. Chamomile tea in particular is beneficial due to its anti-inflammatory properties. Moreover, staying well hydrated is crucial for prostate health, and water is an essential drink. However, it's advisable to avoid consuming any liquids at least 2 hours before bedtime to manage bathroom trips more comfortably. Making these adjustments in your beverage choices can contribute to better urinary well-being, especially for those dealing with prostate issues. 9. Dairy. In a study from Harvard University in 2001, it was discovered that men who had more than the usual amount of calcium in their diets had a 32% higher risk of getting prostate cancer. The American Cancer Society supports these findings and notes a connection between consuming a lot of dairy, especially for men over 40, and the development of prostate cancer. Some chemicals in dairy foods from cows can encourage the growth of cancer. The high animal fat content can also lead to higher levels of estrogen in men as they get older. Estrogen is usually thought of as a female hormone, but it's harmful because it encourages the conversion of testosterone to dihydrotestosterone. This is tough on the prostate and is the main cause of prostate issues, so it's a good idea to stay away from dairy products altogether. Instead, try using products from goats. Goat milk, cream, yogurt, and cheese, especially the hard kind, have more protein and don't have the same harmful chemicals found in cow products. Making this switch could be better for your prostate health. 8. Alcohol. Drinking a lot of alcohol might increase your risk of getting prostate cancer. Researchers looked at data from over 10,000 men in the prostate cancer prevention trial and found that those who drank a lot were twice as likely to be diagnosed with advanced prostate cancer compared to moderate drinkers. Heavy drinking here means having more than 3 drinks a day or over 20 drinks a week. For men, it's recommended to have no more than 2 drinks a day. A single drink is considered to be 12 ounces of regular beer, with 5% alcohol, 5 ounces of wine with 12% alcohol, or 1.5 ounces of hard liquor, with 40% alcohol. There are plenty of other drinks you can go for instead of alcohol. You can try water or sparkling water mixed with fresh fruit juice, non-alcoholic beers or wines, sparkling juices, or tea and coffee. You can also make a non-alcoholic version of your favorite cocktail. For example, if you like mojitos, replace the rum with sparkling water or lemon-lime soda. If you're at a bar or restaurant, ask for your non-alcoholic drink in the same glass they use for the alcoholic version, and add a lemon or lime wedge for a festive touch. 7. Eggs. For a while we thought that the cholesterol in eggs was bad for our health. However, it turns out that the cholesterol in our diet has a small impact on our overall cholesterol levels. What might have a more lasting effect on the prostate are other parts of eggs. New research suggests that choline, a substance in eggs, and its byproduct betaine, can increase the risk of prostate cancer, which can be deadly. Having more choline in your diet has been linked to a 70% higher chance of getting prostate cancer. Choline is not only in eggs, it's also in various other foods like milk and pork. So it's not about avoiding a specific meal, but more about steering clear of a habit of regularly eating foods high in choline. 6. Non-organic fruits and vegetables. Choosing low-carbohydrate vegetables can be a good part of a planned ketogenic diet. However, for optimal prostate health, it's important to make sure that everything you eat is organic and untreated. The reason behind this choice becomes clear when you consider how non-organic vegetables come into contact with various chemicals before reaching our plates. The soil used to grow vegetables is often treated with pesticides, herbicides, and fungicides. After absorbing these toxins, the vegetables are processed and sprayed again during shipment to protect them from pests and prevent natural sprouting. Just thinking about all these sprays is concerning, not to mention the potential impact on our internal systems. Opting for organic is the best choice, and a diet rich in organic fruits and vegetables can be highly beneficial. Studies indicate that a plant-based diet may have therapeutic potential in managing the progression of prostate cancer in patients with this condition. 5. Saturated fats. Saturated fats have been linked to heart disease, and while their connection to prostate cancer is not fully established, some studies suggest a potential link to advanced prostate cancer. Not all studies confirm these findings, so more research is needed. However, reducing saturated fat intake can be beneficial for your prostate and overall health, making room for more fiber and nutrient-rich plants in your diet. Saturated fats are commonly found in meat, dairy products, salad dressings, baked goods, and processed foods. Consider replacing some of these saturated fats with healthier monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats found in foods like fish, avocado, nuts, olive oil, and seeds. To cut down on saturated fats in baked goods, try substituting half of the fat with applesauce. For instance, if a recipe calls for 1 cup of butter, use half a cup of butter and half a cup of unsweetened applesauce. You can also swap butter with mashed avocado on your toast, or use it as a mayo substitute in sandwiches. 4. Spicy foods. Spicy foods like curry and chili are something to watch out for if you have an enlarged prostate. They can irritate the bladder and prostate, potentially triggering urinary symptoms linked to BPH, such as a frequent and urgent need to urinate. If you enjoy spicy dishes, consider using a bit less spice or hot sauce than usual. If you still want extra flavor, try adding herbs or vegetables as alternatives. 3. Farmed fish. Similar to non-organic meats, farmed fish undergo various treatments aimed at preserving the product, enhancing its appearance, and, most importantly, minimizing production costs. Unfortunately, these practices come at the expense of the consumer's access to a nutritious food source. The fish meal given to many farmed fish is often contaminated, and the crowded conditions in their pens facilitate the rapid spread of any diseases. To combat these issues, caused by intensive farming practices, companies commonly resort to using antibiotics on the fish. In addition, farmed fish tend to be lower in essential nutrients like vitamin D and omega-3, which are key reasons for including fish in our diets. In contrast, organic wild fish such as tuna and salmon are a much healthier choice. Instead of opting for farmed fish, consider choosing fresh, wild-caught options like salmon. These varieties are rich in fatty acids that can help combat inflammation, making them a preferable and healthier option for your diet. 2. Sodium. Those who favor high-sodium foods for enhanced flavor may face a higher risk of experiencing symptoms related to the prostate. A recent study indicates that such dietary choices can contribute to voiding symptoms like a weak urinary stream and incomplete voiding. Additionally, storage symptoms such as increased urinary frequency and nocturia may worsen. It is advisable to steer clear of excessive sodium intake and instead opt for spices. Not only are spices a safer alternative, but they also offer additional benefits, including anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties that sodium lacks. Choosing spices over high-sodium options can contribute to better prostate health and overall well-being. 1. Salad dressings. Salad dressings often lack nutritional value as they are heavily processed and loaded with chemicals. Many store-bought dressings also tend to be high in salt and saturated fats, making them less than ideal for your health. A healthier alternative is to use spices and olive oil instead. These options contain anti-inflammatory and antioxidant compounds that can benefit your prostate health and overall well-being. If you find this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe, and share this with your loved one to help them become healthy too.